Hey Canucks fans, the Vancouver Canucks were defeated 3-2 by the Edmonton Oilers in overtime at Rogers Arena. Here's what I liked, here's what I didn't like, and here's one other thing. I'm Canuck Clay. This is my Canucks take on one take. It's Clay's Canucks commentary, my post-game vlog for Tuesday, January the 25th. If you're new, here's what you should do. Hit the subscribe button now for daily Canucks insight that's positive, timely, and trustworthy. Went to the game with Jason Lim of Van City Experts Real Estate Group, my friend and my sponsor. So it was wonderful to spend the whole game catching up with him. Got to see and hear Marie Huey sing the anthem, and she crushed it as always. Also got to meet Jagpreet Bajwa, also anthem singer, doing some great work for the Canucks and in his own musical career. So it was wonderful meeting Jagpreet, and also got to hang out with my YouTube consultant, James Tao, as well, before he goes back to overseas tomorrow. So got to see a lot of people that I love and respect, and then I got to watch my favorite hockey team. And there were some things that I liked, despite the 3-2 loss to a division rival. Big picture, I will take the single point. It doesn't really help in our playoff chances, but I will take the single point, considering we were missing, again, our top two goaltenders in Demko and Halak, and three of our top six forwards. Still Horvat, still Garland, and swap in Miller, swap out Pearson. So yes, we were still missing three of our top six. It made for some really skewed ice times, which I'll get to in a second. But overall, it was a good effort. Yes, they were outgunned by McDavid and Draisaitl, but there's no shame in that. And I think given that the Canucks were so shorthanded, I thought that getting a point is a decent result. So overall, I'm not going to be too harsh on this team given that what they were working with tonight. Things that I like: the Canucks penalty kill. They went 3 for 3 for once, which is pretty good. They did not give up a power play goal, although the second goal, the one by Draisaitl, was at the tail end, just as a power play ended. But on the stat sheet, they did go perfect 100% on the penalty kill. I like the game of Spencer Martin. 47 saves on 50 shots, including in overtime. He saved 8 of the 9 shots. The only one beat him, obviously, in overtime was McDavid's game-winning goal. But overall, I thought Martin was great. Sure, I didn't like the first goal by Ryan McLeod, the one that got Edmonton going. And I guess more than a bad goal, it was kind of a momentum starter for Edmonton, so you kind of don't like that, but you love the fight in Martin's game. And there's some scrambling moments, some tricky moments. I know there were 2 posts. I think it was both by Draisaitl, right in front of me actually, where our seats were. Had a good view of those. But Martin is a battler, and even if he doesn't get to play again this season because Demko and Halak are coming back, I think he showed that he's at least can provide some depth at the goaltending position. So I like the game of Spencer Martin once again. Tyler Motte, what can you say about him? I've often said that he's not the best offensive player, gets a lot of chances but barely converts. But today, he converted shorthanded. A beautiful play by Miller, which I'll get to in a second. But Tyler Motte finishes off that breakaway and gave the Canucks a 2-0 lead heading into the third, which I thought at the time, well, I didn't think it was insurmountable, but at least it felt pretty good. But yes, Motte had a monster game. 21 minutes, which is probably the most I think he's ever played, my guess, including 5 of those shorthanded, and then 5 shots on goal, including that 1 breakaway goal. So I thought Tyler Motte had a great game. I thought JT Miller played really well, considering it was his first game back after missing a week with COVID. On that assist that he got to Motte, he saved a goal. McDavid had a wide open net. He didn't shoot it that hard, but still he shot it, and Miller blocked it, outfought McDavid for the puck, and then sent Motte on his breakaway. So I thought Miller played well. 25 minutes in his first game back is quite impressive, but we needed him to be impressive. PD scored, which was good. It was a really good individual effort. 3 shots on goal for PD and 4 takeaways. So those are a good stat line. You wanted that line to produce a little bit more, admittedly, especially when you see what the big guns for the Oilers did. But I thought that the top line was pretty good. Not excellent, but it was pretty good. So that's what I like. And I like Quinn Hughes' game, although his stat line reads no goals, no assists, even no penalty, no shots, no hits, no blocks, giveaway, takeaways. He was still very noticeable. He played 28 minutes of ice time, but it's not just the amount he played, it's what he was doing with those ice. He was almost always matched up against Connor McDavid. We saw that in overtime because he's the only guy who can really keep up with them. And actually on the game-winning goal, McDavid, it was actually Dickinson that was covering McDavid. I'll get to Dickinson in a sec. And Hughes had to slide over to try and cover Darnell Nurse. It became a quick 2-on-1 because of McDavid's speed and Dickinson's lack of speed. But overall, I thought Hughes played a good game as well. So those were some of the things that I liked. What didn't I like? Well, Howe's 50 shots on goal against. A game after the Canucks dominated St. Louis in the shot total. Oilers had 50 shots on goal and another 25 shots that the Canucks blocked. So that's 75 basically shots, and that's not even including the ones that missed the net. So that's a lot. So as you can imagine, a lot of the Canucks got caved on their possession numbers tonight. So I didn't like that. I didn't like the fact the Canucks only drew one penalty, and then when they did, they didn't do anything on the power play. And I was excited to see this power play because there's a lot of line plus Hughes and OEL, kind of a throwback 3 forwards, 2 defensemen, but they barely got a chance to set up. And that was a key power play too. It was with 8 or 9 minutes remaining in the game, so they could have won the game with a power play goal there. Individually, the fourth line only played 7.5 minutes of Dowling, Podkolzin, and Bailey, which I guess makes sense because they weren't getting a hard match against the McDavid line. And then even Hoglander only had 10 minutes of ice time, so not playing a lot for sure. And then the one stat that sticks out to me is a -3 for Jason Dickinson. And the Canucks only gave up 3 goals. So that means he was on the ice for all 3 of Edmonton's goals. Even if it's not his man, even if it's at the end of a long power play, or even if it's 3-on-3 and you're trying to keep up with the fastest player in the world, you can explain away all those you want, but it's still a -3. So Jason Dickinson, of one game after I was saying, okay, he's not that great on offense, but at least he's good on defense. Today, he was not good defensively. But overall, I can't be too harsh on this team given what they accomplished tonight, and they were a few minutes away, one bad bounce away from winning this game. So despite they got outshot, but they weren't completely outplayed. I think when you see that Draisaitl had 11 of those shots, Yamamoto had 6 and McDavid had 6, there's 23 shots right there, almost as much as the Canucks got as an entire team. One other thing, well, the Canucks celebrated Lunar New Year, which is actually not till next Tuesday, but the Canucks are on the road now for the next 3 or 4. So the Canucks celebrated it tonight. Some really nice, Chinese dragons, dancing, music, food, all those things. And I got to appear in one of the, and they had a bunch of ads going throughout the game, and I got to appear in one of them alongside Murray Huey and Sophie Louis, which is pretty cool. And there are other Asian true celebrities, not wannabe celebrities like this guy, but true celebrities that were featured on the screen all night. So it's kind of be nice to be included, not equated with them, but included with them, and have you saw it on Twitter, maybe perhaps as well. I retweeted it in one of the videos made for tonight. So it was a great celebration. And it was kind of fitting that Marie was in that video as well, because Marie and I got to do some content creation for the Lunar New Year game 2 years ago, right before the pandemic hit. So another thing to celebrate tonight, part of my heritage. And yeah, so this one other thing I want to recognize the great things that the Canucks do for the community, with the community, and in particular celebrating Lunar New Year today, albeit 1 week early. All right, Canucks fans, let me know in the comments below what you liked, what you didn't like, and tell me one other thing about the game. Shout out to my sponsors, Perform and Transform, personal training and weight loss. Sign up now for a free 7-day trial. Use the link in my video description. And to Van City Experts Real Estate Group, Jason Lim and his team. Contact them for all of your real estate needs. And thank you again, Jason, for bringing me to the game with you tonight. Also, shout out to my members, my legends, legendary Lucas Gates, legendary Justin Credible, legendary Andrew Chang, hero members nucksfan number 29 and Carol Bovenlander, Hall of Fame members Jens95, Sim Alexander, Chris Seifert, Adam Brewfield, Shannon Hollingworth, HSM Fangirl Gaming, Smooth Move, and Funk You. Thank you for your support as always, and to the support of all members of all levels. You are listed in my video descriptions. If you want to become a member of the CCC Crew, press the join button underneath this or in my videos on the memberships tab on my YouTube channel. Subscribe if you'd like to, like this video if you'd like to, become a member or upgrade if you'd like to. Leave a comment down below if you'd like to. What you like, what didn't you like, and one other thing. And I have my live stream tomorrow night at 10 p.m. And my hope is that I'm going to get Trevor, who designed these wonderful Lunar New Year jerseys. The plan is to get him on the live stream with me. So I'm looking forward to that. So make sure you join me tomorrow night at 10 p.m. Okay, friends, stay safe, stay healthy, take care of yourselves, and take care of each other. Have a great rest of the night. God bless, and go Canucks go.